with a C-section consideration. So let's talk about cat-cow if you have given birth via C-section. So a normal cat-cow, we would set up hands and knees, our shoulders over our wrists, hips are over our knees. We will inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, lift the head. Exhale, round through, let the head drop, come back to neutral. If you're recovering from a C-section, you're going to want to do this a little bit less intensely, a little bit less range of motion. So being mindful of your incision, we're not wanting that lower belly to really stretch and then really flex. We don't want to be going to these end ranges of motion. We want our upper back to get the mobility work of the cat-cow, but without sacrificing that incision healing. Okay, so I want you to focus on the movement happening more in your shoulder blades, head and neck, and a little bit less happening through your lower belly and low back. So keep it more in your upper body, less throughout your lower belly, your back. Keep that range of motion a little smaller. Another way you can play around with this is by elevating it. So just bring yourself onto a bench, a chair, a table, and then same thing, rounding out and lifting up. My head might be getting cut off in my screen right now, but you get the gist. So my lower belly isn't really moving much here. It's more my shoulder blades, my head and my neck. So that's still gonna give me the range of motion and that mobility work that I'm so desperately craving in postpartum, but without messing with the C-section incision. Same thing, cat-cow side to side. I'll show you from this angle. Same setup. We want to pop the hip to one side, turn and look. So I'm making a C shape on this side of my body right now. And then flip, same thing. So what our body is doing right now is this. So we just, again, want to make sure we're not having too much happen here. So just take this range of motion a little bit less and take it more through the ribs, shoulders, and head. So I'm just not going to pop my hip quite as much if I'm recovering from a C-section when I do this. I'm thinking more about creating movement through here, because carrying babies, breastfeeding, chest feeding causes a lot of tension here and a lot of stiffness through here. So we want movement there, okay? We just also want to protect this.